Hello, everyone. This is Dan Gramza, and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, April 28th. Let's see what's happening in the NASDAQ market. It came back off. Let's talk about a few of the things going on. The primarily dampening force here, though, is Ukraine. I'm not looking for a dramatic move down. People are uncomfortable going home long this weekend with this potential situation increasing. So I think that's one of the things that we're seeing here right now. Depending on what happens this weekend, that's going to determine what happens Monday. I'm not looking for a dramatic move down Monday unless things escalate in the Ukraine. The euro, I was looking for follow through. Unchanged to higher is what I was looking for. It gave us an unchanged to slightly higher, not the right kind of behavior I'm looking for. A sideways move with this kind of uncertainty floating out there. The 10-year note did firm up a bit. That makes sense in light of what happened, but I also find interesting that it did back off. That tells us something about Monday's expectations. The difference here between the bearish and bullish level is 8 ticks or $250 is the magnitude change. And again, that's just a reference to give you an idea of what's going on. Gold right now does have an excuse potentially to give us some movement, and that is what I'm looking for on Monday, unchanged to higher. Crude oil, I do not, as you know, I'm not bullish on this market. Looking for a rest day on Monday and weakness to come into that market as the week develops. Now, soybeans did trade above this bullish level. The difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is 13 cents or $650. I'm looking for a rest day on Monday, unchanged to slightly higher. That concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I'm looking forward to being with you again. And in the meantime, have a terrific weekend and take care.